Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm sharing with you the brand new Revolution and Jack palette. So the palette looks like this, or the packaging I should say, looks like this. So you have that matte black packaging. You also have Revolution there in the shiny lettering, along with the fact that it's a shadow palette. Also, you have a net weight here. You have 16 pans at 0.35 ounces or 1 gram of product. And then you have 4 larger pans at 0.088 ounces or 2.5 gram of product. But what I really like about this packaging is the fact that it looks like it's been torn. I really love it. It's not been seen before. Anything else on the Revolution products, I just love it. It's brand new, it's exciting, and this is why I love collaboration so much, because the person they're collaborating with always brings something different, and I love it. Then of course you have Jack across the middle of the palette in the shiny lettering as well. So you have matte black packaging with shiny here, shiny across the middle, and then of course the logo is shiny too. Then turning it over, you have the layout of the palette, so how to expect the shades inside, the ingredients, as well as it being cruelty free. The palette retails for £10 and you can pick it up from revolutionbeauty.com. Inside you do have one of those name sheets. They have thickened it a little bit, but I still don't like them, but I know why they did it. I think they did this with Tammy's palette, kept the name sheet in, if I remember rightly, because the palette is crammed full with shades. So of course we can forgive them for that. Looking at the palette itself, here we go. It is matte black, very simplistic, very elegant, absolutely stunning. I love it. And then you have Revolution there, shiny, that it is a shadow palette as well, shiny. And then of course across the middle you have Jack there. So love it. Beautiful, very elegant and simplistic. On the back you have, as always, the shiny base along with the sticker there with the information the same as on the outer packaging. And let's break it open. Okay, so you do have a mirror there, again the size of the lid. Now I've already applied the shadow, I've already applied the swatches, so if it doesn't look, you know, spanking brand new, that's why. And that is the shades there. Beautiful. What I really like about this palette is that it has been set out very well for ease of use. Whether you are new to makeup, it's going to help you because you've got certain areas, you know, for an eye look there. And I went for a look that is totally, well, not something that I use every single day. I went for something that is difficult for me, which is blues. I don't wear blue a lot at all, so I went with that so that I could share with you my thoughts on that, because that is, I'm not a blue eyeshadow wearer, and I also find blues can be very tricky, so I went with what I thought would be difficult, and of course I'll be sharing my thoughts at the end. But I really like how it's been set out. So like I say, if you are a beginner, if you're new to makeup, if you're like me and not new to makeup but you like things very easy and for ease of use, then you're going to love how this is set out. In each corner you have 5 eyeshadows, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller pans and 1 larger pan. You can either keep to what Jack has designed here. Of course there are no rules in makeup, so you can do whatever you like and use whatever eyeshadow you like, but yeah, that's how it's been set out. So you've got that area there, like warm, then you've got another like neutral, so they're really like red and warm, then you have even more neutral here, love that. And then you, of course you have that large pan there, so that's matte, that's shimmer. Obviously I'll get into the swatches in a minute. Then you have another corner there with a gold shimmer, and that is what sold me the palette, that beautiful shade there, which I'm wearing on the lid. Obsessed. Also this area here, so you've got purples and peach. Now this is what I mean about people putting shades together. I would never have thought to put peach with purple, but it just looks beautiful, and I can't wait to test out that corner of the palette as well. So that's what it looks like. That's why it's been designed the way it has. Love it. And also, if you put these large pans together, you've got a look in itself. So you've got the base shade brown, crease shade red, gold for the lid, and then this beautiful shade here for the inner corner. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, let's get into the swatches. And how I've swatched them is I've swatched them in their pans, in their corners. So we're going to start off with the corner that's got the reds in it. So we've got this shade here called, is it Silly? S-C-I-L-L-Y. And it's beautiful. That is really unusual because it looks like it's going to be, you know, your classic white shimmer, but it's got a little bit of lilac to it. So love that. Then we have this one here, which is called, I think it's called Over It. I'm getting confused about where they are in the palette. Yeah, Over It. That one there, which is a matte, like, no, actually, I'm going wrong. I'm confusing myself now. I know what I've done. I've gone across and then down. So let's start again. So this is Silly. So it's the large icy pan with that little bit of lilac. Then next to it, we've got Boo. And that has actually got a lot more colour to it than what it looks like in the pan. Love that. Then we now move down and then we've got Over It. There, I'm back on track. So Over It. And then we have TWM, that shade there. And then we have this, which is stunning, called Bougie. Love that. So that's your first 5. Then we move on to, in fact, those were the neutral ones. This is the red ones. I'm confusing myself because obviously I shared it with you upside down. So Cariad, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Obviously I'm not Welsh, so that's Cariad. That's that larger pan, absolutely stunning. The one beside it is this shimmer shade, which is called Hun. We then have that beautiful red shade, which is a shimmer called Afters. And then this beautiful shade here, that orange, called Golden Hour. And then the last shade called Drama. This one, it looks quite cool toned in the pan, but it's got a little bit of a purple undertone to it. Love that. Then we move to the next 5. Yes, I can't wait to get to that one. So this is called Cuppa. The one next to it is called Woolly Plum. Then we have Fiona, which is a matte purple, a deeper matte purple there called Introvert, and then yes, this one is called Chill Out. Oh, I can't wait to test that one out. Then we move to the last 5. So we've got this one called On My Way, that beautiful shade that I've got on my lid called Thunder. Then we've got that matte yellow called Queen, that beautiful like poolside blue called Tired AF, and then we have that beautiful, it's like a deeper peacock blue called King. So there's all of your shades. Love them. Now, like I say, I went for what I thought would be the more difficult shades to test out, and obviously I've done it in a different style. Usually I'll show you on camera, but I just want to shorten it a little bit and share with you my thoughts. So I went in with, first of all, and in fact what I did was I've watched Jack's video and I did it in the style that he applies his eyeshadow, and he goes in with the deeper shade first of all, which is what I did, and it worked beautifully. I was really panicking because I don't usually use shades like that or go in, you know, straight away with the deep shade, so I was panicking a little bit, but it worked beautifully. Then I went in with that blue there that looks like a poolside blue, so that first, then that to blend it out. It worked fantastically. I then went in with that shade that I love called Thunder, and then I went in with that beautiful golden tone there, which is called, is it On My Way? Yeah, On My Way. beautiful. Didn't have any issues, no fallout. Oh, just gorgeous. And blues are typically difficult. I find with those deep navy kind of blues, they can be a little bit dry, but the blue worked beautifully. It blended out beautifully. There was no issues at all. I just love it. Like I say, not my usual kind of look, but I just love it. Beautiful. And like I say, I wanted to go for something that was difficult to really test the palette out. So love it. I would certainly recommend it. If you love these shades, I would pick it up. It feels beautiful. Like I said, there's also different formulas here. So you've got mattes, you've got shimmers, you've got those really intense like foil shades. It is stunning. And of course you've got a few surprises in there, notably with the shade Thunder and with that beautiful first shade that looks very lilac in tone once it's on the eye. I wouldn't say that it's really intense, perhaps like this one, but I really like the fact that you've got different eyeshadows in here, different formulas, so you could use that on its own or as a topper or as an inner corner. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to test out the other shades. I can't wait to test out you know, the, where is it the silver or the gold? Yeah, I can't wait to test that one out. And I just think what he's done, how he set it out, is just genius. I just love it. As you know, simplicity is my thing, and I just love that Revolution and Jack have got together and they've created a palette that takes the thought away, and it's a very much ease of use palette for me anyway, and I love it, and the formula's amazing. So yeah, I'll just give you a close-up of my eye look. Like I say, I've got Thunder on the lid. I am obsessed with that shade. I can't wait actually to do my classic neutral eyed look, and then with Thunder on the lid, obsessed. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you thinking about the blue? What are you thinking about the look? What are you thinking about the palette? I've got more surprises to come tomorrow. Can't wait to share that with you. Yeah, really, really exciting. And of course, I love Revolution. So yeah, congratulations to Revolution and Jack. Of course, you've done an amazing job, Jack. I love the palette. Can't wait to test out that silver. Beautiful. So congratulations. So that's everything that I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you like the look. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit time consuming when I was waiting for the delivery and it came really, really late. So I've had to do things a little bit differently, but I hope that you enjoy it. Obviously, I will be sharing with you more looks from this palette very, very soon. And yeah, all your comments are most welcome as always. And if you have just stumbled across my channel, do please subscribe to watch further videos. But as always, I'll be back tomorrow with something brand new for you. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.